Before we start, just want to mention a couple of things. We're here today at the Big OGGIE Golf Day, which is down at TRETHORNE Golf Club, and we're supporting a charity, Man Down. I also want to say that if anybody does want to talk, my DMs are always open on social media, where you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. The first hole is a little dogleg par 4 from left to right, and the fairway slopes left to right as well. Not hit a very good shot here, right on the bottom, very low, but on a very good line. So it's going to take a good hop forward and make its way around the corner, leaving myself sort of about 120 yards into the green. So here we are, right in the middle of the fairway. Not the prettiest shot off the tee. Water on the right-hand side. I'm a little bit in between clubs here. I wasn't sure whether to go with like an easy wedge or hit a big 50. In the end, I've decided to go with an easy wedge. This was not a good swing. Not really sure what I was doing. Didn't square the club face up. Didn't commit to a shot. Leaked it way right. One bounce forward and a splash. So now we're chipping. Penalty shot added to the score. So this is my fourth shot. Saw this is just from the left-hand side. Trying to land it sort of front edge of the green and let it bounce up. Played it really well. Really pleased where it landed. It reacted nicely. It didn't really break much. And it's actually drifted a little bit off to the left at the end. So we're left with this putt for bogey. Didn't see a lot of break in it. Just saw it sort of left centre. Wasn't sure the pace of the green, so I didn't have a putt. I was too busy chatting in the clubhouse. So it's my own fault if I miss it. But thankfully I made a decent stroke. Good saving bogey in the end. Quite pleased with that after the second shot. There was a little spot prize on this hole, and it was close to the surfboard, which was on the right-hand side. But I thought I could hit 6-iron down the left-hand side and get it sort of running down there and get it close to the green. Hit a decent shot here, a little fade from the left. One bounce forward and it sort of run over the path, and it's going to leave myself sort of 30 or 40 yards left for a second shot. Could have probably hit 4-iron, but it did pinch in quite narrowly down by the green. So I was actually pleased where I finished. The lie's okay. That's why I decided not to take a drop off the path. I could have done, but like I said, the lie was decent. So I'm going to land this short of the green up the left-hand side. I thought about landing it onto the green, but I've seen a couple of shots land on the green and not stop. So try to land this way short and left. I was quite pleased with the actual initial strike and shot, but it just didn't stop. It just kept running and running and running. I don't know how you actually hold that green. The lie was quite bare, so I decided to grab the putter out. Saw it breaking a little bit from left to right, but not a lot of break in it. It's a very slow putt because it's back up the slope. Ideally just trying to two-putt this really. If it goes in, it's an absolute bonus. Hit a decent putt. Started a bit left, didn't break as much as I thought, but shouldn't have too much trouble with that. It's just a sort of 1.5 foot tap in for par. Steadied the ship a little bit and onto the third, which is a par 5. Never played here before. Didn't really know where I was going. There's 2 marker posts and the 2 playing partners. I don't think I played here before either, so I didn't get much advice from them. So I'm trying to hit it between the 2 posts. I've just decided to hit 5 irons. Couldn't see what was over the hill. Hit an okay shot. Pushed it a fraction. So it's going to land down near that second post you can see in the distance. But I think I'm going to be down the fairway. When I got down there, I was actually on the adjacent par 4, 4th hole, which is the one back up the hill. This is a massive slope. So I'm trying to hit this sort of 30, 40 yards left and short of the green and let it roll down the slope. This is the par 5, don't forget. Just going in it with wedge. Hit a really good line here. It's carried the trees, landed in the middle of the fairway. I don't see it bounce. I don't know what's happened to the ball. No one saw it, but when we got down there, I was in the greenside bunker left, so hit it a little bit long. The idea was to play this short and right of the pin. The green does slope from front to back, and it does run off the green, but it's so fat. When you've got wedge in your hand for your second shot, you do not want to be facing this length putt for your birdie. Seeing this outside the right, quite a quick putt. I'm going to let the slope do the work, and I've just sort of duffed the putt. I've not struck it in the middle, and it's come up woefully short, so we're left with a really testing par putt. Didn't see a lot of break in this, but it's down the hill. Again, not struck a good putt. Slower than I thought. It's come up short, and now we're tapping in for a really, really disappointing bogey. The hole looked like it dog-legged from right to left. So I'm just hitting a 5-iron. Going to try and hit it at that tree and just draw it around the corner and leave myself a little wedge onto the green. Hit a decent strike. Thought it was really, really good. Landing on the fairway should be good. My playing partner said it's good. When we get up there, I realised that it wasn't a 5-iron. Should have hit a 6 or a 7-iron. and I've hit it into the narrowest point. So I haven't taken a penalty drop as it was unplayable. We're taking 2 club lengths and adding a stroke to the score. So when we drop this and after we're about to play, it'll be our 3rd shot into the par 4. If I was playing a medal, I'd probably consider chipping this forward and sort of leaving myself a little chip onto the green, but we're going for it today. So ball above my feet, it should go right to left. Well, that's the plan anyway. This goes dead straight, doesn't move at all on the slope and straight into the bush, and unfortunately that's the end of the hole. The 4th hole is playing straight into the wind. Although it's only 145 yards, I've decided to hit 6-iron. Try and keep it up sort of the left-hand side, let it bounce back towards the green because the green does slope left to right. Unfortunately, we've just double-crossed it, pulled it a fraction. It's not going to hit the green. It lands and goes straight in the bunker, and that is not a good shot. If you do want further information on the charity, then I will put a link in the description of this video. Hope you enjoy the rest of the vlog. Short-sided myself here, so just trying to get it out of the bunker and let it sort of run down. It's actually picked up a bit of speed to come down the slope, but it's out and it'll leave myself a par putt back up the hill. It's got quite a lot of break on it. Sort of a good sort of foot from the right up the hill, so it's a really slow putt, needs to be hit. Hit what I thought was a really good putt, good line. Now I think it's got a chance. It's just stayed on the high side. Fortunately misses, and that's another bogey, and we dropped to 5 over through 4 holes. Another par 5, and this one as well has got a spot prize on longest drive. You need to ideally hit it right at that tree that you can see, which, you know, is probably in range today, but right at the tree it will kick back left and leave yourself a short iron into the green. This is a reachable par 5 again. Hit a really good tee shot here. Straight over the tree, a fraction left. So I've gone to have a little look. It's landed on the middle of the fairway and got a bounce to the left, but it'd be fine. From the left rough, 130 yards left. I decided to hit 50. Couldn't see any way of stopping it coming out of the rough. Gonna hit just right at the pin and let it bounce down. Again, another green which is sloped from front to back, and this course is very, very bouncy at the moment. Really good strike from the rough. Really pleased with this. Landing front edge of the green. I think it looks really, really good. This should be good. Gets a big hop forward, works its way to the back of the green and trickles off the back slope, leaving ourselves an awkward little pitch back up. Grab 54, feeling pretty confident with these at the moment. The lie again is decent. Just going to try and land it sort of right at the pin. Pulled it a fraction. It's landed left, kicked left, but should leave myself a reasonably makeable birdie putt, which we definitely need to try and get this score back on track. I've read this putt as dead straight, couldn't see any break in it. Just need a good stroke, straight down the hill. So let's get it on the starting line and make a birdie. Hit an awful push putt there, and it's long. Apologies for the camera, it's in the wrong place. Tapping in for a 5, which is disappointing after I only had a wedge in my hand for a second shot. Another blind tee shot, straight up the hill, the 7th. 292 yards it's measuring today. Couldn't see a lot of trouble, so I'm just going to try and hit this down the left side because the fairway looks like it sort of favours sort of the left side and will run to the right. So just left of that post you can see in the distance. Hitting 2-iron, hit an okay shot, slight pull again down the left side, but it's fine. See it bounce and it kicks a little bit to the right-hand side. Really again, blind second shot, just to the top of the pin, up the hill. Not a lot of club in my hand, 111 yards. I've gone in it with wedge. Just trying to keep it up the right-hand side. Again, awful golf swing, coming over the top. Swing is not good at the moment. Pulled it a fraction left. Going to miss the green left. Not sure what's up there. Can't really see, but I know I'm left with the green. And when we get up there, unfortunately, we're in the bunker and we pulled out a horrific lie. We're short side again. Try and keep this left of the pin. Just get it out, though. Give myself a par putt, which, again, is not ideal. It's come out. Played it okay. It's got no spin. Almost a bit of top spin on that. It's worked its way to the back edge of the green, leaving myself with a difficult 2-putt for a bogey. Another lengthy putt with quite a bit of break, breaking from my right, your left as you look, and it's down the slope. Thought I hit a good putt here, just slowed up though. The brakes went on about now. Again, leaving myself a testing bogey putt. I know this is sort of from the right, either right centre or right edge. Going to hit it right edge, I think, in the end. Need this putt really. The score's not good, but it's in danger of being quite embarrassing, so could do with this putt. Need a good stroke. We've not had many good strokes either today. I thought it was a decent stroke, just didn't start it right enough. It's a double bogey, which is really disappointing. Again, second shot has cost me massively.
Hello, Lester.
All right, what we got here then?
This is the Island Green competition,
Yeah.
where you have to chip the ball 98 yards on, and hit the green. You won't keep it on.
No.
Okay. So, bag of rubbish balls.
Yeah.
Because obviously they're going to go in the water. You throw some coins in the bucket for the charity. Hit it on. I'll give you a prize.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Oh, effort.
You're getting applause because that's about two of the most accurate shots I've seen so far.
Does he get a prize for that?
No. You may get a consolation prize. We'll see.
Oh yeah, that's a line. Has it got enough legs? Oh!
Oh, hang on. The club's going on. It's getting serious now. Yeah.
It's my only chance of winning something.
Hang on. Is that your good ball? You just go straight back the other ball. Oh, hang on.
No.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Oh, I had it. Back to the golf, the 8th hole, 134 yards down the hill, all carry over the water. Decided to go in it with a wedge, trying to hit it past the hole and use that back slope to move the ball back down towards the pin. Again, similar to the first hole, not really committed to it. A terrible golf swing, just not swinging it good at the moment. Need it to go, it's short, it's wet. And so we're having to take a penalty drop. So we've gone line that the ball's crossed the water, Hazard dropped it, and we've got 70 odd yards left. Just playing a little 54, hands and arms, landing it sort of front edge, good hop forward, trying to get up that slope. It doesn't, it comes down a little bit, but not enough. Didn't get it high enough up the slope, and this now putt is for bogey. So down the hill, quite a quick putt. Couldn't see a lot of break in it. And then when we hit the putt, I realised there was quite a bit of break in it, and it's also picked up speed as it's gone down the hill. Now we're left with this one for double bogey to go 9 over par. Don't see a lot of break in this. It's going to hit nice and firm and back up the hill. And when you're not having a good day, a lip out is not needed. And now we are 10 over par. 9's quite open, so hitting driver back up the hill into the wind, 326 yards. Trying to hit just left of that trap you can see in the distance. Left the face slightly open, push fade. It's okay, it's going to land on the right side of the fairway and kick a little bit right, but not in any trouble at all, just not much distance out of it. So from the right hand side, got a good look at this, the lie's okay as well. Going in it with 8 iron. Wind is a bit right to left from this angle, so trying to try and keep it out right, and it is playing into the wind, so it needs a good strike here, which this is probably the best swing I've hit today. Lovely shot, good starting line, wind drifting it back towards the pin. It's landing just past the pin and giving myself a good birdie putt. So this is straight down the hill. I think it's going to be reasonably quick. Don't want to knock it 4 or 5 foot past. We've not been good at that length either, but we do want to give it a good go. So really taking some time on this one. Try and get it back into single figures over par. Again, another putt that's woefully short and tapping in for my worst score in about 15 years, but we don't hide behind those scores, and I promise you the back 9 is better, or is it?